Hey guys, how's everybody doing? For anyone who wants to do the max plan without doubling your account size every week, somebody just shared with me that it's a little intimidating to increase their account size, their trade size by a large amount. This shows you how you can increase your trade size a little bit, either every trade, every day, and we'll show you how you can achieve your goals on the max plan easier, maybe with a little bit less stress. Okay, let's take it from the top. This is my spreadsheet that I made. It's copyrighted, so don't share it with anyone else because I'll track you down and gonna have a lot of problems. Okay, so I have it set right now for a 5 pip per day goal. Okay, you can change this amount to anything you want. You can change it to 100 pips a day. You can change it to 6 pips a day. Right now I'm going to just show it to you at 5 pips a day. Okay, so let's say let's say you're struggling, but you know you can get one or two really good trades, scalps, using the HA or some other some other trade that you're very, very comfortable with, and you want to have no pressure at all in your life, and you want to make you want to live, you want to sustain yourself and sustain your family from trading in the room. So you say to yourself, okay, listen, every time I go for more pips, I end up taking more risk. I look for trades. I force myself into trades. I just want to do 5 pips a day. You could do that, okay? Or 10 pips, or whatever the number is that you really know you can do without any stress. Okay, so now we're gonna do this account. We'll start it at $500. Okay, it's a fair number to start. You can start it at any amount you want. I'm giving you the spreadsheet. You can put any number in here. You can put $100. You can put $10. You can put $10,000. Whatever number you're comfortable with. I'm starting it at $500, and I just want to show you how this grows. Now I have, based on a 300 leverage, which is the max my my broker allows. They allow 500 to 1, but based on each each pair, it comes out to about 300. Okay, 350 actually. So it's not the maximum leverage, it's a little bit less than the maximum leverage. And now this column here will show you, based on which pair you're trading, what your maximum amount is based on your capital, your starting capital. Okay, so if you're starting with $500, it'll let you trade a 1.5 GU, 2.13 UC, 108 GJ, and 213 UJ. All right. So every day at the end of the day, you had your 5 pip profit. This is your end of the day balance. Your end of the day balance transfers over to the next day starting balance, and it shows you this is now, you increased it. You went from a 1.5 on the GU, 2.13 on the UC, to 1.73 on the GU, and 2.45 on the UC. Okay, now untouched, this is the first 20 days. On day 20, your 500 will have grown to $8,000. You'll be making $1,000 a day. Okay, now by day 40, let's go down to day 40. Okay, that's from 20, that's another day, that's another month. Okay, your account will have grown from $500. This is in day 40. Second month, that's 2 months every day trading 5 pips a day. You'll have grown $500, reinvesting every day, increasing your lot size to 133,000, and your profit for your daily profit would be 17,000. You'll be trading 349 GU contracts, Oh, I have to adjust this, sorry, because I just added these two, but I'll fix it before I send it out. And 496 UC contracts. Okay. Now, by day 60, this is talking about going for another 20 days, 5 pips a day, just 5 pips a day. Your $500 will have grown to about $2 million. All right. Now, I would recommend, probably because it's just, too much to trade more than, let's say, 300 to 500 contracts. 500 is probably a lot. Probably when you get to this level, even if you're just doing 5 pips a day, you'd probably want to stop. You'll be making $26,000 a day, and believe me, I'm sure you'll be doing much better than you're currently doing now. So you could pretty much stop at day, let's say you could stop at day 45, increasing your amount. Now, another thing which I think is also important, so maybe this will change your strategy, is this is the withdrawal. Okay, you can put any amount you want to withdraw. I started the withdrawals at day 20, so you can withdraw 25% of your profit. This is going to be your daily profit. All right. Now, when you withdraw, your compounding is going to decrease, of course, and instead of being, we said, in the millions, by day 60 you'll be at 582,000. You'll be withdrawing every day 18,000 and having a daily profit of 75,000. At this point in time, you could pretty much, again, just take out your entire profit for the day. You can also do a 50% profit withdrawal, which of course is going to grow your account much slower. Day 60, you're only at 147,000, but you'll have been taking out every single day, starting from day 20. You'll be taking out 500. Then on day 30, you'll be taking out 1,000 a day, reinvesting the other half. And by day 60, you'll be taking out close to $10,000 a day. Now let's just do the same thing at 10 pips, just to show you. At 10 pips by day 20, your account will be up to 95,000, and you'll be taking out 10,000 a day with a $50,000 withdrawal. You could probably want to you would probably want to start, if you're doing 10 pips a day, you would probably want to start withdrawing a little sooner. Let's say you start withdrawing over here, taking out close to 3,000 a day by day 15. Okay, or you could even start a little sooner, day 11. You could be taking out 1,000 a day at day 11. Nothing wrong with that, right? And your account at 10 pips a day, even with a 50% withdrawal starting from day 11, your account will grow theoretically to $8 million. I don't see how you're going to be trading 20,000 contracts. Probably when it gets to a point of about 500 contracts, if you're doing 10 pips a day and you only want to do 1 or 2 trades, scalping, probably you can't do much more than 500 contracts without really, hitting. If you're entering at market, you're going to hit the bid, whatever. It gets complicated when you get to too many contracts. But suffice it to say, you put yourself a goal. You say, well, my goal is I want to be making 10 grand a day, 10 pips per day, not necessarily per trade. If you're only doing 5 pips per trade because you're trading HAs and you're being super cautious, that's 2 trades a day. Okay, when you get to day 30, you'll be making yourself a clear 30,000 a day, and you could just stop compounding at this point in time. You just stop compounding. Okay, now of course we can do this at 20 pips because there are guys in the room that are doing 20 pips. And if you're just, again, intimidated about increasing your lot size, you'll see it's much easier this way because you're going from your first day trade of 1.5 to 2.4 to 3.8. You're not doubling. You're increasing a little bit every day. You're increasing your lot size a little bit every single day, and you'll hit your goal. Alrighty. I don't know if there's really much else I need to show you here, but everything is open. You can change the date to reflect your starting point. At the end of the day, let's say you're trying to do the 20 pip plan, and at the end of the day you didn't make your 20 pip, you only did let's say 10 pips, so you just change this amount from the daily, this is the projected daily profit, to the actual daily profit, okay, and you change your amount at the end of the day to 650. It shows your actual daily profit. I'm sorry, you only need to do the end of the day. You change here this one, let's say on day 2 your projected profit was 390, but instead of doing 20 pips you did 30 pips, and you end up with a $600 profit. Sorry, and you end up with you end up the day with a $600 profit. So you're gonna have you know, you're gonna have that much more, and it'll show you had a $600 profit. That's all. This is all. It's all changeable. Just understand that you can do, and if you're doing the 5 pip plan, and you decide halfway through you want to change it, you can do that. You can readjust. You can restart. There's many things you could do. If anyone needs further explanation about how to use this chart, please reach out to me. It'll be my pleasure to help. That's pretty much it for the day. Again, let's just recap. Let's just recap over here. Let's just recap over here what we're talking about. You have $500 starting capital. Okay. 500 starting capital. We're gonna do zero withdrawal. Just for starters, okay. $500 starting capital. So from day 1 to day 20, okay. Day 1 to day 20, we're growing the account to 7,000. You'll be making yourself, at that point, by day 20, you'll be making yourself $1,000 a day from day 20 to day 40. Now again, this is just 5 pips a day. Day 20 to day 40, day 20 to day 40, and this is just 5 pips a day. This is without taking any money out. Okay, you'll have grown your account by day 40. You'll have grown your account to $150,000, making $20,000 a day. Okay, and that's pretty much all you really need to know. Again, 5 pips a day. You could do 10, you could do 15. Find your comfort zone. Find where 100% you're going to be able to hit your goal, your daily goal. And don't get distracted by people in the room who are making 100, 200, 500, 700 pips a day. All right? That's just a distraction. You have one goal. Your goal is to make X amount a day, 2,000 a day, 5,000 a day, 10,000 a day, 20,000 a day. That's your goal. Not to be the best trader in the room. You don't have to be. Not to be the best. Not to keep up with anybody else. Your goal is to just be consistent and keep upping your lot size. Every day you up your lot size a little bit. In a month, 20 trading days in a month, you'll have taken 500, turned it into 8,000. And then in a month from that, you'll have taken 8,000 and turned it into 154. Got it? I'm making 20,000 a day. So in 2 months, at 5 pips a day, you'll be making $20,000 a day. All right? Now, I'm not saying only do 5 pips a day, and I'm not saying only do 5 pips a trade, and there's many opportunities. But maybe the wise idea is to do just one account, set an account aside, your 5 pip a day or 10 pip a day account, your max plan account, and then in your other account you can do whatever, you can go for more. The point is you want to be consistent, and in 2 months you'll be making 20,000 a day. Not bad. All right? Okay, guys. Hope this was a good video. Thanks.